welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to start off this video by saying I'm so sorry that I've been gone for so long. I've just had a lot going on in my personal life. I've been so busy. School started back and it's killing me. Secondly, can we talk about this highlight? It's amazing. I have it like on my shoulders too. Way to go, Maybelline. Excellent job. But yes, like I said, I've been so busy with school, it's killing me. I got a new puppy. I also got engaged and now I'm planning a wedding and it has just been crazy. But I am so happy to be back. And today I used the Jaclyn and Morphe palette. It is a dream. The colors are amazing. There's so many of them. The price is great in my opinion. And I really just had a lot of fun creating this kind of warm, smoky halo eye for you. I think it's perfect for fall. Where I live, it's been in the mid to upper 90s, but maybe it'll get cool. But hopefully where you live, it is feeling more like fall, and I think this look is super wearable, fun for fall time, and I hope you recreate it. So if you like this video, let me know. Let me know what else you want to see from me, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so now that we're zoomed in really nice and close here, I've already gone ahead and did my face makeup, and I primed my eyes with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I like it. I'm kind of lazy, and I like that I can just go into my fingers, blend it out, and we're good. So now for the star of the show, let's go in with this Jaclyn and Morphe palette. I got this on the second release, so I've had it for a while. I've been playing around with it, and I really like all the colors in here, so let's get started. So I'm just going to take this shade right here to start with. Whenever I got this, it didn't have that little plastic piece that says the shade names in it, so I'm just going to have to point because I don't know what each shade is called, unfortunately. Just going in with that same color, and this brush is a Sigma E40. It's just a blending brush, really nice and soft, just to go in and kind of get some color laid down. I like to go in slowly and just build it up all over that lid instead of doing a ton at once, because that can be a little more difficult to work with. So now I'm going to go in with this color right here. Just warm toned, orangey, kind of tan color. And this is a Sigma E25. Just a denser blending brush. Since it's a little bit more dense, I can really get in there in that crease and work that product in. So with that other color, I was just blending that all over the lid and the crease just to get some color down. This, I'm focusing more just in my crease and really trying to pack that color in there. We're gonna build this up slowly, and the end result will be really precise and pretty and just what we're going for fall. I don't know about y'all, but I am so ready for fall. It's like been in the mid to upper 90s here all week. It's not getting cold at all. There's no sign of cooling down. So I'm just thinking maybe if I do enough fall makeup looks, I'll be so inspired for fall that I won't notice, or maybe it'll just become fall all of a sudden. Just blending that out, really focusing on this outer corner and then sweeping it in towards the inner corner. This will make sure that my product is more of a gradient, so more out here and then distributing it less and less as I get closer to that inner corner. I love these colors. They're just so wearable, but such a wide variety. You've got cool tones, warm tones, shimmers, mattes, got it all. in here, and they're so blendable and creamy and just really smooth and easy to work with. So especially if you are more of a beginner or you just don't know where to start or you want to build up your color collection, I would highly recommend this palette if you don't have it already. So I'm just going back in with that E40 blending brush, and then I'm just going to kind of smooth out those edges just a little. Just to make sure nothing's looking too harsh. Okay, so I gradually just want to be getting darker, so I'm going to go in with this color right here, but I don't know yet what I'm going to do after this. I might go into some of these like warmer browns, or these darker browns over here, so we'll see how this ends up for now. Since these colors are gradually getting darker, the darker the color, I'm going to move it lower down on my lid. So see how I'm not going up quite as high in that natural crease like I was with that second color? This is going to be further down below that and closer to the lashes. Since these are so pigmented, you just need very little product. I'm using a very light hand too. I'm just really going from that outer corner and kind of pushing the product in diagonally like this. And I'll make sure it's really nice and blended, and like I said, the darker colors are going to be below the lighter ones before it. And again, just taking what's left over and pushing that closer to the inner corner. I'm going to go in with a little more of this color to try to build it up. And I'm actually thinking I'm just going to go ahead and do a halo eye with this, so then I'll start working on this inner corner too. I love looks like this because I think they look great on any eye shape, any skin tone, but it's still glam, and so still looks like you really put lots of effort into yourself. So since I decided to go for a halo eye, I'm going to start pushing this in like this and dropping it down. It looks like this. I see lots of people wear all the time, and I know they can look intimidating, but this is honestly so easy. Anybody can do this. I firmly believe anybody can do makeup, anybody can do any look that they want. It just, like anything else, is just going to take some practice. But don't be intimidated by it, and don't let this scare you. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this Chanel brush. It's number 19. It's just called Eyeshadow Blender, but I really like this because, as you can see, the bristles are super short and it's super dense, so it's honestly kind of a cross between a like pencil brush and a blending brush. I really like this, and it's really good for packing shadow on this inner and outer corner. So gonna go in with that same orange color that I was just working with and pack this down onto that inner corner, since we are gonna go ahead and do a halo eye. The key with this, really with any look, but especially with a look, you know, a halo eye or anything that's using more shadow, is just to keep blending, you know. And everybody says that, but it's really true. Like, if you just sit there and you keep blending it together, the shadows are gonna come together. I love this brush too because it just makes everything so easy. And see how this space between my inner and outer corner, like right here, I'm not applying product directly to this part of my eye. I'm just distributing the product from here and here across this area. So it's not super heavy right here, but it's still there, and that's what's gonna help keep this portion of the eyelid blank so that we could add our lid shade. I want to do some more looks with this palette using like the blues and the turquoises and those brighter purples. So let me know what you want to see next. If you like those more editorial, artistic, kind of brighter eye looks, and I can definitely do that. I love playing around and experimenting with these, and I think they look really pretty on too. But for now, I figured, who doesn't love a warm tone dye? Okay, so just to deepen this up a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's just like a really nice chocolatey brown. And I'm going to do this on the E25 just to get it on this outer corner, this outer portion of my eye. And I'm really going to keep this tight down on this, close to the lashes, down on this eye. And I'm using like hardly any product, and I'm just barely even applying any pressure with the brush. Like I said, a little goes a long way with all of these shadows, but especially these deeper tones, these deeper colors. You really just don't need much at all. I'm excited to wear this look out tonight. Every time I do looks like this with this palette, because these colors just go together so nicely. I mean, really, I'm not really even doing work. Like, these colors just put themselves together, honestly. But every time I've been wearing looks like this from this palette, I always get lots of compliments, and my fiance and I have dinner plans tonight, and so I'm excited to wear this look out. And I'm gonna go back with that Chanel 19 and put literally the tiniest bit right on that inner corner. And that's literally just so they look the same on the outer and inner corner. So, I mean, literally I dipped my brush in one time and then tapped it off. Like, we're just hardly using any at all, just because we don't want to shrink the eye anymore, and we don't want to have like a big glob of that dark brown right on our inner corner. And you see how low this is too, so it's not covering up those oranges at all. Okay, now for the fun part of this, I think there's a couple different options. I think I'm gonna go in with this color right here and maybe put a little bit of this gold. Okay, this isn't IT Cosmetics. Actually, it's a concealer brush, but honestly, it works great for the lid. And I haven't been wetting these shimmers lately just because they're so pigmented that you don't need to, but if you want to, you certainly can. Oh yeah, this is a good color. So the trick to this is literally just doing it on that open space on your lid. You don't want to go over into either of the corners because you did all that work, so you don't want to cover it up. And it might feel weird, like, oh, I'm not blending the edges, but it'll all come together. I like this color. It's a little kind of sultry and a little darker than just your typical like champagne or copper lid color. And then now I'm going to go in with that lighter gold that I pointed to. And just put that in the center too. Just to give it some extra depth and dimension. Ugh, these are just to die for. And as you can see, I went in a little bit too far with these shimmers on my inner corner, which is no problem. We'll just go ahead and fix it. So I'm going to go back in with that Chanel brush. And we're going to start with this shade right here. It's that brightest orange that we were using. And just super, super lightly in that inner corner, just kind of go over where that shimmer is. And then you won't even know it's there. So we can cover it up. Really, with looks like this, you just have to take your time, honestly. That's the biggest tip, is just allow yourself enough time to work properly and blend everything properly together. Don't rush it. You can even see how I'm kind of dragging it down like that. And then, actually, let's blend with this Sigma E25. Blend that edge out. It's like you want it to be pronounced from the lid to the outer corner. I'm sorry, the lid from the inner and outer corners, but you don't want it to just look like you drew a line. Okay, so one more time, I'm just gonna go in with this dark brown that we used. Just patch everything up. Super low. Okay, so for mascara, I'm using just the Dior Show mascara by Dior. Just gonna coat those top and bottom lashes. Really just want to blend the natural lashes with our falsies. I'll also add another little layer of drama, which is always a good thing. At first I didn't know how I felt about this mascara, but the more I use it, the more I like it. So maybe it just took some getting used to. I am a die-hard fanatic for L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. As y'all know, if you use it, that has super teeny tiny little like comb like brush, and this, as you can see, has huge bristles. So I think it just took some getting used to, honestly. The Telescopic reminds me a lot of Definicils by Lancome. Both great options. But yeah, the more I use this, the more I'm liking it. Really try to get those outer lashes, make sure everything is blended. Try not to make any funny faces while I'm doing this on my bottom lashes, because y'all already know that thumbnail is going to be me going with my brush, and that's just not cute. And we're cute here, so try not. Alright y'all, almost done, but since I am just a little extra, y'all know, gonna go in with this red color right here. It kind of reminds me of, I think it's called Red Ochre by Anastasia, on this Sigma E30 pencil brush, and we're just gonna go in on this lower lash line. Why not, right? Then I'm just gonna clean this off on the back of my hand And just to highlight that inner tear duct, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's really pretty, just kind of vanilla shimmery shade. It looks really pretty in the inner corner. Helps open up those eyes. Because it doesn't matter how much sleep we got the night before, girl. We're gonna be looking awake. Fake it till you make it, right? Those days when coffee's not enough, espresso, caffeine, energy drinks, you always got eyeshadow. So this is the finished look. I love the way it came out. I think it's really just wearable, warm but still glam. Like I said, let me know if you want some more looks using this palette with those cool tones and something maybe a little more dramatic or editorial. But if you do like this look and you like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you next time.